Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Cooking with Kyle. I'm Kyle Bethune with Red, White, and Bethune. If you just came in from watching the premiere, thank you for being here. I think we're on March Madness Day 21. I believe that's what we're at. So we're getting there. We're that puts us about 2/3 of the way through, just over 2/3 of the way through. So we're chugging along. But anyway, this is Cooking with Kyle, where I am an average dude just cooking food with you guys for about 30, 45 minutes. Tonight, we are going to do something kind of fun. We did a Taco Bell copycat a couple weeks ago, probably a few weeks ago now at this point. And I got a lot of great feedback on it. Everybody liked it. So we're going to do another Taco Bell copycat. We're going to do a CRUNCHWRAP Supreme, which is going to be somewhat similar to a Mexican pizza, but also a little different. So without further ado, let's just get to cooking. All right, so what we're going to do, we've got refried beans. Again, this is going to be a simple meal that anybody can make. We're just going to use them straight out of the can. We've got some enchilada sauce. We've got 2 pounds of ground beef. We've got some cheese, some tostadas, and the absolute largest burrito shells I have ever seen in my entire life. They're really too big, but I had to grande. I had to buy them. I've never seen them this big in my life. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, yeah, and we do have some Mateos here. So, yeah.
Because you didn't make yours in time.
I know. I haven't made my salsa in a hot minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our ground beef going, and then we will get to working on the other stuff as we go. Your skillet rolling.
Looking good over there, firing it up.
Firing it up.
DOL says, and we're here just like that.
You know, the internet world, you can travel anywhere you want almost instantaneously.
EF says, Kyle's CRUNCHWRAPs always sound so good. Yum.
Yeah, I haven't made these in a long time. But yeah, they're pretty simple, and they're definitely not like $6 at Taco Bell. So you can make them at home significantly cheaper and probably even better. Definitely better for you.
New Horizons said, I can't wait to see Kyle's recipe. Taco Bell CRUNCHWRAP Supreme is my favorite.
Oh, yeah, they are pretty tasty. Add a little bit of oil.
Whoops. Cynthia Dickey says, 2 videos in one day. I feel so special.
Yeah, Jen has been busting her butt with March Madness. It has been quite a long month up to this point. All right, there we go.
Can you scoot that camera a little closer? I know it's going to get hot, but just scoot the whole thing a little closer.
Can you push it softly, Molly? Just carefully.
Keep going.
Keep going away. Oh, there's glue tack on the bottom of this thing.
My production assistant over here. We had to move the camera. The cameras get a little toasty, so yeah, they have to be pretty far back. Angle it down just a little for me. There we go.
You go with that?
Yeah.
All right, so I got my handy dandy little chopper over here. I showed you guys this a couple weeks ago, I believe. Really nice tool to have in your kitchen arsenal. Go ahead and get my fan. Can you go ahead and kick that fan on? I'm just gonna
get the smoke detector off of the thing.
Get the smoke detector ready, because I guarantee you it's gonna go off. All right, let's get this browning over here. Let's get our beans going. Again, I'm gonna, cooking in a small space, you have multiple uses for your little appliances. So I'm gonna be using my rice cooker to heat up beans.
Wonderful Revolution says, crunch that like button. It'll make you feel supreme.
They don't get paid enough.
They really don't. Eddie T says, hello, Kyle and everyone.
Hey, Eddie. How are you doing this evening?
Wonderful Revolution said, these are Sandy's fave.
CRUNCHWRAPs are hard to beat. Like, that's a fan favorite. Taco Bell is really good, or not really good, or they're good about taking away items off their menu that people love. But this is one they haven't messed with yet.
Boxing MMA says, hey, Kyle, Jen, and the fam.
Oh, I did not know that. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of water because I want to loosen. I kind of want these a little loose. Go ahead, kick it on heat for a few minutes, and then I'll put it on warm, and it should be good to go.
Let me see. Kirsty Allwood says hi from Scotland, UK. How is everyone?
Hey, we're fine as a $3 glass of wine.
Fine as a $3 glass of wine.
That means we're not very fine, right?
We're great, babe. Greg Spence says, used those huge tortillas recently. Crazy big. Karen and Greg.
I have never. I had some in my cart, and they were large. You know, it's like, because anyway, I'll show you when we get to that part. They were large, and I'm walking. I go to the other end of the aisle, and I saw these. Like, look at these things are. God, they gotta be what, almost 18 inches across. They're huge.
Well, I mean, maybe they're for burritos.
Yeah, they're definitely burritos. Yeah,
They
6
are
flour
grande.
tortillas. I mean, they feel very soft too. So I'm kind of excited to try them. We've also got some quesadilla melting cheese. This stuff is really good. I typically would put like a Fiesta blend cheese on it, but this stuff is really good, and they had it, so I bought it.
Ashley Lee says, Kyle is the Bob Ross of cooking.
Oh gosh, that's some big shoes to fill right there.
Deborah McDermott says, we love Mexican food.
You know, we've actually taken a little bit of a hiatus for Mexican food the last couple weeks. I haven't made anything that I could think of Mexican, as far as Mexican cuisine. I did have chipotle a couple times. And Molly's not very happy about that. And oh, by the way, please wish Molly a happy birthday. Her birthday is tomorrow. She's going to be the big 1-0. So we've got a full day of fun playing with her. So we're going to have a good time with her. We'll be headed out first thing tomorrow, hit up a water park, probably Chipotle somewhere in there at some point. So make sure you wish her a happy birthday at some point. That would be greatly appreciated.
Noelle Tochi says, hey, hi, Bethune family, tuning in from beautiful Alaska. What's on the menu tonight, Chef Kyle?
We are doing a Taco Bell copycat version of a Crunchwrap Supreme. Yeah, I had a Crunchwrap Supreme probably for the first time, I don't know, probably 15 years ago. That's with me ever since. I'm not doing nacho cheese. I debated if I want to do nacho cheese or not. My problem is canned and store-bought nacho cheese. I don't like it that much, so I just opted not to do it. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they do that in Crunchwraps, but I will not be doing that tonight. But yeah, it's on the same lines. You get the idea.
Wonderful Revolution says, happy birthday, Molly. We miss you.
Thank you, Wonderful Revolution.
She's staying wonderful, most definitely.
Molly actually wrote a report today. So she wrote about her time at the museum yesterday. And at the end of her report, she put stay wonderful.
You know, I think they need to copyright that term.
They really do, because Molly uses it all the time.
But how about that museum, guys? That place is awesome. I love those places.
He had fun minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is, you know, you can have kids from 2 or 3 years old can have fun up to grown adults. You know, it's really neat to see, you know, how that stuff works. We had a good time. So we bought, I guess, like, if you saw the video, if not, go watch it afterwards if you don't mind. Passes. So there's 350 museums across the U.S. that we can visit, either free of charge or heavily discounted using our pass. So we'll be utilizing that quite a bit, I'm sure, over the next year.
Tommy Jones says, hey to our favorite gang. Love you all from Alabama. Judy and Tommy really enjoyed the road trip to the food truck. Oh, last week.
Yeah, I thought about that when I was driving in today because they had a single food truck up there. They don't do that every week. I know they do have some sort of food truck every week, but I don't think they have that many every week. So yeah, that was pretty cool. That was actually some tasty food trucks too. They were rather good. I haven't honestly had the best food truck experiences in my life, so I've been a little skeptical of it. Those were pretty good. I think we all enjoyed ourselves.
Noelle says, yummy, those are delicioso. Num num num. Auguri, happy birthday, Molly. Have a wonderful, blessed day and year ahead, sweet girly.
Yeah, I think she will. She lives life pretty hard.
New Horizon says, I missed it. What kind of cheese does Kyle use? I've been using shredded Colby cheese when we do Mexican food.
I mean, I love shredded Colby. I mean, you could a lot of places sell Fiesta, like a Fiesta blend, which is a mix of Colby's, cheddars. I'm using this here. They call it quesadilla cheese. It's a Mexican style melting cheese. So you could obviously make a salsa out of this, but it's really good. Maybe I'll try that next time. But like I say, my plan is to just use it and then melt it once I have assembled my Crunchwrap. But I've bought this stuff a lot. I really do like it.
And you get that at Aldi. They have
No. This is not Aldi. This is you'll see it. Usually, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot of grocery shopping, a lot of grocery stores. Usually, there's a small Mexican section, depending on where. I mean, I should rephrase that. A small cold Mexican section, pretty much in most major grocery stores. Depending on where out in the country you are, it could be larger or significantly smaller. Yeah, typically this is going to be in the refrigerated Mexican section. Usually, it's not with the regular cheeses, so you may have to look for it a little bit. Also, in that section is typically where they keep this Mexican sour cream. It's like a crema style. It's a little more, I don't know, it's a little more watery, and I really like the fact that you can actually squeeze it and distribute it, especially on something like this. So my meat is about wrapped up over here. Smells really good.
Sherry Weber says, have fun on your birthday, Molly.
I'm pretty sure she will. All right, we're going to go ahead and season it up a little bit. Again, I don't really use taco seasoning. I just don't really like it. I kind of just make my own. Add some salt. I got some pepper in there. Got to have that paprika. Get some smoky flavor in there. Come in with some garlic, granulated garlic. Oh, I love the smell of paprika. It just, it smells so good. Some onion powder. Where's my cumin? There's my cumin. And some cumin. I almost bought some Mateo's taco seasoning today, but I opted not to. So again, I don't like. I mean, I've had some taco seasonings that are better than others, but as a whole, they're not that good.
Yours tastes better anyway.
I mean, I don't really want a taco. Like, I just kind of want to flavor my meat. I don't, because they put so much sodium in those prepackaged taco seasonings. I don't know.
And it could be spicy too.
Yeah, I've bought some in the past that were super hot, and the kids were not fans, or in Jen were not fans. So I just think it's safer, probably healthier, and definitely cheaper to kind of just make my own little thing out. We're good there.
Darla says, happy birthday to Molly. Have fun tomorrow on your special day.
Thank you, I will.
So this is a very low percentage fat ground beef, so I'm not even going to drain it because there's hardly any water in it or any grease or anything. So I'm not even going to drain it. So throw it right in there as I'm choking death over here. Let's go ahead. I'm going to add my enchilada sauce over here. I need to check the beans. You know what they say about beans?
The more you eat,
the more you sleep.
Yeah. Or the more you keep other people up.
Yeah, that's probably my idea.
Barbara Flowers says, Yum, we're having chicken and dumplings for dinner. What you eating for dinner? I saw your post. I hope y'all are okay.
We're good, but yeah, the chicken dumplings sound amazing. I don't have the best track record for chicken and dumplings.
They were delicious.
But yeah, I love chicken dumplings. We are doing a Taco Bell copycat of a Crunchwrap Supreme. So trying to keep it original over here, guys. I can't come up with my own stuff, so I wanted to make a copy Taco Bell. So I'm adding my enchilada sauce in here. I'm just going to put it on a really low simmer, just to keep it warm. The copycat stuff's cool. It's Taco Bell. It definitely has a reputation for not being the best. I still like Taco Bell. I grew up eating Taco Bell, so I like it. But it's cool to be able to make some of your favorites at home, Save some money and, make it how you want. What do you need? Huh?
Is stove on?
No.
Granny says, hey, y'all, happy birthday, Molly.
Thank you, Granny.
Nathan says, happy birthday, Molly. Looks like a great feast is coming. Our new normal says, yummy. The Persia's over there.
Oh, hey, guys. All right, go ahead and get my air fryer going. What do I want to do?
Sherry says, I can smell the food cooking now. Omar says, hi, guys. Nice to see you again. New Horizon says, Kyle, you're making me hungry, and we just had supper.
Yeah, I'm getting a little hungry myself. I had a guilty pleasure today, guys. Oh, it was so good. So I had to go get some blood work done over in my home where I kind of grew up, the area I grew up in. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, we did a video, and I went to my favorite fried chicken place on earth, and they were closed. They weren't closed today, so I had to go to the doctor or get my blood work done, and I stopped by and got me some fried chicken. It was amazing.
Venturesome Couples says hello from Seal Beach, California.
They out there.
They are out there.
All right, I think I'm done with these. Put this aside.
Eddie T says thumbs up, everyone.
So let me know what you guys are having for dinner tonight. I'm curious, you know. Somebody said they just finished dinner. Hey, what are you having? Are you having some Taco Tuesday maybe, or spaghetti or Italian Tuesday, something like that?
Or Italian Tuesday.
You know, there's no wrong answer. I mean, good food can be enjoyed any day of the week. I don't see any reason why not. So what do I have to do now? So again, I bought these tostadas, Olay brand corn tostadas. So basically, we're gonna have I'm gonna have a tostada. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this because I've only made this a couple times. And I've never used the Mondo burritos I'm about to use, or the burrito tortillas that I'm about to use. I swear, this thing is the biggest I have ever seen.
Noelle says, got to have all the spices for sure. Tasty. I love the crema sauces too.
Yeah, this is really good. I had some Daisy sour cream in the cart. And then, like I say, they have their little Mexican sections. Very small, typically not in the best part of the store. So usually you got to look for it. But they had this. So I was like, yep, sold. All right. So yeah, I just want to heat this up. Doesn't have to be super hot. Possibly we're going to toast all this anyway. All right, so let me get...
Peyton says hello.
Hello, Peyton.
Our new normal says happy birthday, Molly.
Thank you.
Jed says, I'll admit it, I love Taco Bell. They went to the world's most beautiful Taco Bell.
They did, and it apparently it was pretty beautiful. I think I would be into that destination.
You definitely would.
All right, so I'm going to bring my new griddle out. I don't even think I've used it on Cookin with Kyle yet. Maybe I have.
You have.
Have I?
No.
I don't know. Anyway, I've got a new griddle. It's a Calphalon. I got it from Target. I love this thing. My other one was literally so warped. When I put any type of cooking oil on it, it would pool in one section because it was angled and it would just pool in one little section, and I would constantly have to be spreading the oil out. So, needless to say, nice little investment I got. I'm really like that.
Can you? My camera's all messed up. Can you please point or press the button in and then just point it downward? There you go. A little to the right. There we go. Thank you, sir.
You know, I do what I can.
Anime Christmas says, I am having leftover roast for dinner tonight.
Hey, nothing wrong with a good leftover night. I can appreciate those. We don't get that a lot here because typically
We eat all.
we don't have a lot left over.
S. Hagen says spaghetti and salad for dinner tonight.
Okay.
Deborah's having leftover chicken pot pie casserole.
Look at this thing. Look, I'm going to put it up next to my head. Comparison to my head.
And it's bigger than the cutting
Oh,
board.
it's huge.
It's almost as big as your hair, too.
Look at it. Like, huge. Or it's huge.
It barely fits in the thing.
It doesn't. It's got to, like, fold up the sides. All right. What do I want to do? We're going to waste it.
Holly Hibb says Mexican is usually too spicy for me unless I season it myself. Looks great.
That's the good thing about doing it at home is you can season it to your liking. Because our family's the same way. Anything with any kind of heat, they're not usually a fan of. So yeah, that's a good point. You can kind of adjust the seasoning as you wish. Like that. Let's see what else am I gonna need.
Christy R says we made tacos twice lately because of you guys.
We definitely are good advocates for the taco community because we eat a lot of Mexican food, and I mean a lot.
Mercedes Ben says meatball sandwiches. I made homemade meatballs.
Nice.
Venturesome Couple says Martha is making ribs, sweet potatoes, and artichokes for dinner.
Okay.
Wanda says, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Molly. Happy birthday to you. Molly, hope you have a grand birthday tomorrow.
All right, so we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and add some beans to the base of my burrito right here. And add some cheese because it's mine and I can do what I want. And we're going to come in with a, maybe I should, can you see it?
Yeah.
Come in with one of my tostadas. So basically you're trying to build this in the center. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's what I want to do. So add some, let's add some more beans.
Harry and Dan Cleaver are here.
Just light on the beans. The reason I'm adding the beans is they're going to kind of act as my glue. Take me some ground beef. All right. Some of my Matthew McConaughey. Take me it's about a tablespoon of enchilada sauce. All right. Come in with some more cheese because I can. Come in with some my second tostada. Give it a good little squish. A little bit more beans. You guys better watch out tonight, boy.
Oh no. Luckily I'm the farthest on the way.
I'm not.
Some more sauce. And then a good helping of cheese. Please don't fall in. Because what we're trying to do with the cheese at this point is going to be our glue or binding agent for our burrito. Let me bring this out.
Your crunch wrap?
From my crunch wrap. All right, so what we're going to do is you just kind of run it along. Did Ben just walk in?
Ben just walked in, like, wondering what dinner was ready.
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap, I'm on camera.
Look at that. So now I'm going to bring it over here to my handy-dandy toaster oven. Come on, get it. All right, so we're going to let that, I don't know, I'm going to keep an eye on it kind of thing. Any comments for me?
Yes. Granny says, Molly and I really love Taco Bell and Sefner. She knows why.
I like Taco Bell. I'm not going to lie. I've been eating Taco Bell since before I can remember. So I'm a fan for life.
Tommy Jones says, Kyle, you look so at home around the kitchen. How did you get started? Happy birthday, sweet Molly.
From lack of a better option, Tommy. I didn't really, I went out on my own. I got married and I didn't know how to cook. I couldn't cook an egg. And very early on, Jen expressed her hatred for cooking. So
I gave you food poisoning once.
Yep, so. I was working a very difficult job, and I got food poisoning. So ever since basically, well, even back before then, she hated it. I started dabbling in it, kind of teaching myself as I went, and just kind of found the enjoyment out of it. So just kind of started doing it. Because she hated it, I didn't mind doing it. So naturally, I just got the job.
Patsy Castine says, smelling great in South Georgia.
Oh, hey, Patsy.
Elizabeth says, I used to make those when I worked at Moe's before college.
Welcome to Moe's. Why don't we say welcome to the buzz?
Welcome to the buzz.
Welcome to Betty.
New Horizon says Kyle needs his own restaurant.
Oh boy.
How's it looking in there?
It's looking good. One of my quarters is wanting to pop up and I don't want to do that. I had to have a talk with it.
Add cheese on it.
I could have. That's where the nacho cheese would be nice because it's already melted, so it's already gonna act as a gluing binding agent. Anyways, it'll be fun.
Easy Girl says we had Jaeger schnitzel, homemade brown gravy with mushrooms, fried German potatoes, and cucumber salad.
Nice.
Wonderful says Kyle's food bus.
Kyle. Yeah, I was looking to see if it told you how to melt this. It doesn't really give you any tell you like directions for melting, but I don't imagine it's very difficult.
Let's see. Anime Christmas says, wow, tacos for dinner tonight. Delicious. Rosalind says, hello from Quincy, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Venturesome Couple says, beans, the magical fruit, but oh so good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
All right. see my one here didn't quite fold like I wanted it to. So we're going to go ahead and take my roll crema. Look at that. Hey, I like sour cream. Good thing, right?
Ooh.
And then that's what I got. I mean, again, another dish that I like to make. One, because I have a family that likes a whole variety of different things. So this is when you can assemble it as it's time to prepare it. But yeah, have fun with it. Keep it simple. Nacho cheese is a good recommendation if you do try to do it. Like I say, I personally just don't really like the artificial cheeses that you usually get in the grocery. If you want to try your own, melt your own cheese, I'm sure it'd be much better. But it's pretty simple. You could also probably cook this on a skillet. Like I easily probably could have set it on the skillet, browned the bottom, flipped it, did the same thing. But if you have an air fryer like we do, it's just as easy to me to do that. Let's see if I can take a bite of it. I'm sure it's piping hot.
Like a piping hot caffeinated beverage.
Mm-hmm.
You want to turn it to the camera and show the inside? Oh, you can't really see it. That's all right. But it tastes good.
Take another bite.
You're going in for another bite. Jamie Howard says, "Hey, y'all, watching from Augusta, Georgia."
Home of the Masters. But yeah, I know this was a short one, but I feel like it was okay.
Yeah, it looks great.
But
yes, you have to make one for each of us.
yeah. But thank you guys for watching. I'm not making it live, am I?
No, you're good.
Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Let me know what you think of this. If you have any other copycat recipe ideas that you have, or maybe especially if you've tried it, I'm gonna eat this. Or apparently, I have to make theirs, and then I'm gonna eat this and relax and enjoy the rest of my evening. I hope you guys do the same. And yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate it.
Stay
Bye-bye.
wonderful.
Stay wonderful.